Welcome back, everyone, to the so close, yet so far away campaign with me, Dwarf Pete. In the last episode, we were just barely able to capture another 3 holds. And then, well, that brought us to a total of 9 out of 10 in order to found the Haraz Dumankhan. Our subjects declared independence with the help of Nershastir, and then a coalition fired from Gorbarad and Argardstun, our most ancient of enemies. Evidently, we didn't beat them down in the dirt enough. So, I have calculated that we have approximately 22,000 ducats left to go. Which means we could probably make it like 10 years. Do I think we can win the war and our goals in 10 years? Yes. So we're just gonna go for it. We don't have anything left to do at this point. Yeah. This isn't an enviable situation, to say the least. Thankfully, though, compared to the way we started this series, we have a pretty good military. I'm trying to get to the final artillery combat ability and discipline. And that should maybe give us some hope? It's a great question. Yeah, so without further ado, we also switched our focus to military, and I believe I have the strategy. I have saved just in case because of how difficult this one will be. We're gonna push up through Swapstoke and come underneath in the underbelly of them. Maybe, just maybe. Our goal is to stack wipe these guys because they're in unfavorable terrain and assaulting a level 6 hold. Or fort, I should say. And just maybe. If the Rune Father worships, if the Rune Father is upon us tonight, we can do this. Scomdir's down, but who cares? It was always built just to take the brunt of their attacks. Go up to speed 4 again. Speed and dominance. So while they're chugging away at the level 6 forts, we will do our best to fight them. Down here, trick them. Just need to get onto favorable terrain, and that should solve a couple problems. Here's Gorbarad, fun times. Okay. And with any luck, yep, okay. Okay, we've got some siege ability. We deal his in 20-day siege techs. Awesome. That gives us a bridgehead to start. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is we know the majority of his troops are in the mountains, so we're gonna cut him off from being able to come back in. Bring up our marks. Yes, okay, there's 1. 2. Give me 2. You can fight that 36 stack because it's alone. You can tell I'm getting excited because I know we can win this. Let him lock. Like the dummy that he is. Awesome. Okay. Now he wants to fight there. We'll let him. then we'll come in. Oh, jeez. You know, this is gonna be the one that decides the war. Yes, okay. Pushed him away. Good. Good. We're now on 0% warp score with him. Now, if we go per Casnath, should be able to get just an inch. Gotta work with me here, game. In the meantime, we'll take, I can't take anything, because... Well, I can get a little bit more. Production efficiency. Trade we can bump up once again. Not too hard. Just try and reduce this deficit. Get rid of the crap advisors. And start laying down the hurt on Inertia Steer. Oh, really? You can bypass zone of control again, can't you? Nice. Cheating AI is a cheater. Oh, come on. Well, cheaters lose. Well, this is fun. You can just ignore zone of control. And I can't do anything about it. There's his capital. What do you want, exactly? You want my mount? Anything but freaking Kugdir. Give you anything but Kugdir. God, I hate you. Maybe. Yes. Yes. Okay, this way. Keep Kugdir. Don't have to pay you anything. You will just sawed off. Deal. Get away from me. Leave me in peace. Thank goodness. Cheating AI. So that leaves me with Abdel Ludum. And I'm gonna kick your guys' butts. All we need is the... Just all we need. Maybe. This might do it. Why am I fighting Corvuria? Well, at least his armies aren't that good. That's something. You're dying, you. Don't care what I have to do to Almdir. We're getting rid of him. Not cool. Okay, there's the wolves. Yeah, he's in pain. I don't care. He can be in pain for what he's done. He's been a bad boy. There's Hurl Jorkheads. You still got like 3 more forts to go through, though. Bucko. Okay, there's Zolmdir's capital. Will you idiots just... Yes, you will. Okay. Even if they stop being my vassals, who cares? Fairly certain they're just supposed to return. Yes. Now use your armies to help me for once. And with that, that was the 10th. 10th hold, and oh dear god, what is... There it is! This empire's gonna burst into flames as soon as I take my foot off the gas. So, we've got 10 holds. We did it. Next, we just need to be at peace. And Kugdir needs to finish getting a core. What? Ah. Oh, I see. Okay, we can do this. Finish this episode today. Finish the series. Let's go for Gorbarod's capital. That's step one. And we're out of troops again. Brilliant. Well, let's just keep our armies together. Bust down the walls there. Get the next tip-top to keep the subjects in line. This is a stressful one. Okay, that's those two. Bring the mercs down back south again. There's Gorbarad, excellent. Where is he going? Can trap him. Pretty sure that forces him to go fight on my fort. Or no, he's gonna do something. Okay, he's just going away. Cool. So medium enthusiasm, that's good. 8. Close. Bjarnrik, you did help. I'll give you that. And we can click the button in 66. Just gotta survive for like one more year without any nonsense happening. It's definitely gearing up for an attack. Fight him back. Nice. There's the stack wipe. Come on, just take it. Just take it. We can go fight those merc companies. Where Lazimas Deer is up. Not really sure he'll do anything. There's Abdel Ludum. Excellent. That Gorbarod's in pain right now. If you want to attack me, you go ahead. See if they can reclaim that level 2 for it. Meanwhile, we're gonna go after Skamdir itself. And nice, we even killed Corberia's troops. Okay, there's another siege on Skamdir. Gorbarod's gotta be hurting. I can get back there. Okay, we'll go hunt down them. Yes, good boy. Lead your troops into an ambush. Okay, now we recovered the forest forts. Only losing 100 ducats. We'll go straight after Aragord Stoon. There's Skamdir. See if we can kill the orcs. Yep, we caught them in the Cave of Death, too. It's not the dead dwarf stuffs, it's the Cave of Death. For all those that would oppose me. He's coming up into the hold, we'll get him. Let him think he's safe. He's not. There's another 12k. Add him to the pile, the bone pile. He thinks he's gonna come up in here. There's Aragord Stoon itself. Oh, excellent. Now we can just carpet siege him. He's even being attacked by Corvaria? What? Well, you picked the wrong house. When did I tell you? I don't start nothing and I won't do nothing. And we can, if we wanted to, get out. I don't feel like doing that. I want Abdel Ludum to be returned. Oh. And it would. I see. Well, let's push our luck. Let's push our luck, see where we can take this. Okay, that connects all the lands. Dwarf of Azenbrog is lost, who cares? Everything's been lost. This might be. You got any other cores? Okay. We'll go ahead and take those. Thank you. Everything is just on fire. Speaking of on fire, tell me yes. Okay. Oh, where are you idiots going? Just want to completely cripple Gorbarad. I don't even want to think about him. It's nothing to me anymore. Put him off at his kneecaps. For being such a pain in my tuchus. Okay, that's that. Let's get out. Done all we can. Gutted him. There we go. Boom, shakalaka. Finally. You got put in your place, Gorbarad. Got rebels, burnt old. Your country's been split in half. And I can form the Hara's Dumankhan. So, by the Rune Father's power, the power vested in me granted by the Rune Father, let's do this. And they don't have a mission tree, but you wouldn't expect them to. But they do have a new mission set. Or tradition set, I should say. First, we'll cover the Obsidian Council. Established in the aftermath of Rune Father's interment upon the Obsidian throne, the council is composed of the eldest of the 5 most influential families. Oh, we're a republic! All issues of the state are held to vote, and unanimity is required to carry the day, guaranteeing that the council maintains a united front in the face of the people. Only the members of the council have the knowledge and right to visit the site of the Rune Father's interment, thus conferring upon them the status as the voice of the Venerable Father. This fact, coupled with the practical consecration of power into the hands of the council, ensures the authoritarian nature of Obsidian Dwarf society is maintained. With it, we get yearly Republican tradition, all power cost. Ugh. This isn't good. No. This is definitely not a good one. Yeah, to anybody that's balancing this isn't decent. It's pretty bad. The reason it's bad is because so you served 15 years as a dwarf. You then have to pay mana, and you don't get the normal skill ups that every other ruler does. Or maybe you do get 100 years events. So maybe this does produce more mana in the end than more quickly than a monarchy. What is good about it is, though, is that your general isn't your ruler anymore. So, we didn't gain any special events, right? No. Just the Under Empire, if we can get it to work. Which we will certainly try. So I'm gonna do something I don't normally do. And we've got like 20 loans to go before we go bankrupt. In the meantime, this is gonna get built. Awesome. And we can... it's time for a new Rune Herald Has. Oh, okay. That's actually unique. That's pretty unique. Okay, I'll give it to you. I wasn't expecting that. That makes this government type better than expected. So we get the choice of the time for a new Rune Herald has arrived. As their last act of office, the incumbent herald has cast the runes. Now it is up to the rune scribes to determine which of the candidates the runes have chosen. And of course it is up to the families to persuade them. He sees the barrels of the black. Ooh. The Black Barrel leadership will give us morale of armies, land force limit. So basically a faction system. Otherwise we can have the Bedrock leadership, giving nothing good. Otherwise you can have the Darkstone, also nothing good. The Shadowhammers, Colonist, okay. Or the Runebeard, who are decent, I guess. I like the barrels of black, the black barrels. Oh my goodness, and he's a 5.66. Hello! That's... I wonder if that's... if they're scripted to have good. So, now we just gotta get this up to 27 dev and we can test the event again. Close. In the meantime, we will read through some of these. Through the runic portal, some of our lore. For millennia, our people have suffered on the yokes of... nope. That's... No, this is all new stuff. My bad. Okay. For millennia, our people have suffered on the yokes of banishment at the hands of the illegitimate High King. Now at long last, we are prepared to claim that which is rightfully ours. The Obsidian Council has ordered the throngs of the Obsidian Legion to breach the runic portal and begin the invasion of Dwarves. We must remind the usurpers and anyone else who squats within the hallowed halls of our ancestors of the words of the venerable Runefather. Power alone is the source and summit of existence. Only those bold enough to grasp it can lead, and those too craven to try must yield lest they break. And because of that, we get triple manpower increase in religious wars, and global settler increase. Decent, I guess. We also have die for the Runefather rather than live for yourself. It is with these words that the unique character of our people was forged. The Runefather ever taught the value of selfless sacrifice and the impermissibility of failure. In the years since his demise, this has translated into undying loyalty to his teachings and to his successors on the Obsidian Council. Absolute loyalty and obedience separates us from the lesser races in their self-serving ways, for it is only by dying to yourself that the Runefather's will might be made manifest. After being unjustly banished to the Underdeeps without due cause, the venerable Runefather promised his followers that their birthright, which had been seized from them, would one day be reclaimed. From this promise sprung the animating basis of Obsidian Dwarf society. At the beginning of the reclamation, we have found Dwarves to be radically different from what was described in the annals of our ancestors. Foul beasts squat in long-abandoned holds. Yes, the foul beasts of Gorberod. We shall retake what is ours from all who would oppose us, and then restore the majesty of this realm in the name of the Runefather. The ancestors of the cowards might foolishly conclude that our anger and resentment has blinded us and made us prone to impulse and brash thought. They could not be further from the truth, as they are only now finding out. The forges and manufactories of the Underdeep have worked unceasingly for millennia in preparation for our invasion, for the Runefather recognized it would take more than the strength of will alone to seize what is ours. Now as our Strongs continue their inexorable conquests, his visions have proven as prophetic as ever. Our legions never tire, grow weak from ill supply, for they encouraged by hatred and countless millennia worth of bullets. Even with our conquests, there are still those among the subjugated people who resist. The Council has secretly instituted the creation of the runic vigilantes to identify and crush dissidents. Only those who have proven their unswerving loyalty to the Obsidian Council through diligent service are subjected to the arduous process of induction. Upon completion of their training, they are embedded among the masses so that they might earn the trust of the weak-willed thralls, thereby handling threats before they emerge. The Runefather knew that to challenge their banishment was tantamount to suicide, for they would face the entire might of Dwarves. He knew that reclaiming Dwarves would require mashing their industrial might, and thus, as part of a millennia-long plan to reclaim our birthright. The Runefather decreed that the Underdeep manufactories would surpass anything present in our old homeland. From this industrial basis spring the wealth and materials that we have used to seize a foothold in the Dwarvar. Our status as an industrial powerhouse continues to grow as our conquests proceed unabated. Our people's experiences during the harrowing times led to a cultural reimagining. No longer were we slaves to blind greed or other selfish vices. Oh, I don't know, like the Horde Cursed, as the masses of our lesser cousins are. Instead, we became as one will and one mind, the Runefathers. It was only by his leadership were we able to overcome the multitude of challenges that beset us following our banishment. Our unwavering loyalty to the Runefather that has been passed down for generations ensures that nothing will thwart us from reclaiming our birthright. Oof. And with that, we can now test to see if this works. I lied. One more month. There we go. So that... oh my goodness, it has to be 30, huh? Okay. While we're waiting for that, I suppose I should give a rating to this campaign. 8 out of 10. I think most Dwarf campaigns I would rate like a 10 out of 10. This, really all it's missing is a mission tree, but it's mostly complete without it. Granted, it is definitely one of the harder experiences you will come across. And I'm not sure if it's working as intended that you'll have to replay the Horde Curse as soon as you spawn into the world. I don't think that's working as intended, but either way, it's probably one of the most difficult Dwarf experiences you can get right now. As opposed, well, actually, the most difficult one I can think of is Verkildremak, who you won't see me doing a Let's Play on them simply because they are too difficult in the current patch. And before I put the straw poll up for what our next series after Orlaz and Asdir will be, I'm not even gonna entertain the idea of Verkildremak because of how difficult they are. But yeah, 7 out of 10. Would play again whenever they get new content, but we'll see whenever that is. So we can click this button. Does it actually do anything now? Oh! It does! Oh, interesting. Okay. With the addition of this, 8.5 out of 10. So, you can instantly change culture and religion to our own. Interesting. You can get construction costs and time, which is good for a dwarf. You can get a general, who cares? Or we can get armies. Yeah. 8.5 out of 10. Yeah. It's decent. Hard, but very enjoyable. And yeah, I believe that concludes this fork in the Let's Play. We'll be returning back to the Orlasm as deer like nothing ever happened. Mostly because I don't want to continue playing on because I know it's about to hit. And this nation is kind of, I'd need to send this to Slavic. But, as always, thank you for watching. The Rune Father sees all, and I'll see you in the next episode. Have a great rest of your day.